Hi, I'm Chuli, striker.
Hi, I'm Jung Jung. I'm gonna get you.
Welcome to the Unofficial S.League podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Unofficial S.League podcast. This is episode 5 and I'm your host Aaron. Today I'm joined by my new recurring guest who used to be a pundit in the S.League. So I'm not sure what kind of name he's going to be using right now, but maybe you can tell us a bit more about yourself.
Hi, I used to be called XpunditX, but I don't really punt for anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe you can call me XpunditX.
XpunditX. Okay. If you've been following the show for the last couple of weeks, I've been having a mystery pundit, and he's none other than XpunditX. So we actually caught a couple of games in Matchweek 3, and today we're just going to share with you our thoughts on what we have seen so far. So I understand that XpunditX has caught the game between Balestier and Tampines at Toa Payoh. What do you think of the game? Was it an exciting affair as built by the media, or was it a very drab affair?
I was sitting in the opposite stands because I'm actually afraid of the tiger uncle because his sudden roaring does scare me.
Okay.
So I was sitting opposite. And if you ask me, the entire match, I feel it was a bit scrappy. Lots of fouls, lots of warnings by the referee. Yeah, lots of tackles, which is, I think, shiok You watch the game, shiok And other than that, the ball keep losing. They keep losing the ball at both ends. So I could only say it's really very scrappy.
And then it was like 2 red cards in the game as well, right?
Yeah, late in the game, 2 players got sent off for no reason.
For no reason, seriously?
I don't know. They were protesting.
Oh, was the referee Sukbir? I don't think so, right?
Think so. It
Okay.
was, I think, another Chinese guy.
Oh, it's a Chinese guy,
something.
okay.
I can't really see.
Okay. And what do you think about the Burmese players that were on the pitch? Because before the season started, everybody was saying like how good they were, and of course there are some detractors that say that they're has-beens, they're not even in the national team at the moment. Were you impressed by what you saw?
The the Burmese those guys from Myanmar, right?
Yeah.
I think only 2 play that night.
Okay.
Got one more, don't know go where.
Oh yeah, the other guy, Nanda Lin was injured, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I only know number 7.
Uh-huh.
Number 7, I think his name Ong.
Ong, yes. Ong Cho Nine.
Okay lah, quite fast. Then got the other number 9. Number 9
Zaya.
not doing much. Maybe because he be asked to play deeper in midfield. I'm not so sure lah. They are fast, but they don't seem to be able to be playing well together with the rest of the team.
Okay.
What you call that? Tak sing Cannot
sing,
sing.
yeah.
Cannot sing well with
Can't
the
sing.
rest of
Okay.
the rest of the team.
Okay.
I can see their faces are a bit frustrated lah.
Okay.
But they as foreigners, and they definitely will try their best. But no opportunity lah. The pass doesn't get to them. They were closed down quite fast by Tampines lah. Because Tampines score one by the Amor fella who Ivan who
Joni.
Joni
Yeah, Joni.
Then after score already, then of course they start to defend already lah. So definitely Balestier no chance lah.
So Tampines was packing the bus after they scored that first goal in the 50th minute.
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
So you can see as the match is finishing, the Balestier a bit panic So they try harder, but can see that Tampines is not going to give chance lah. Yeah.
And statistically speaking, right, Balestier, I mean, they played 3 games this season. They've only scored 1 goal, and it was through a penalty. And you know, there are many fans or supporters who are saying that the reason of the of Balestier's inability to score is because they lack an out and out striker. And I think it's quite evident, you know, even with you know, the Burmese player like the number 7 that you mentioned. Ong, yeah. Even with Ong in the side, I think I was there for the Geylang and Balestier game, and I thought that, you know, they were trying to play long balls down the flanks, or when they failed, they tried to play passes through the middle through Zaya Win, number 9, but it failed as well. So maybe they need a big target man like what they had back in the past, you know, like in 2012, 2013, when they had like Eastern European strikers. Do you think that would be helpful to them?
Big man. Oh yes, definitely. If you look at all the past seasons of S.League, all the big men usually quite good lah. If you look at what's his name? Duric.
Duric. Okay.
He scored many, right? He big man. He hold back people. Easy. Hold the ball. Yeah. Turn and score. Last time Balestier got this big size Amor also, tall fella. Don't know what sound like Malay curse word like that one. I cannot remember the name lah. But he also not bad lah.
Okay.
He tall, big size. So I think now they don't have a big striker in front. I think they are struggling lah. So if they play long ball, they definitely need someone big size in front. So it can pull away the defender.
Okay.
If nobody distract the defender, whatever they play the long ball, the goalkeeper can catch what.
Exactly.
That one no brainer. Then you play direct ball, got the defense all packed together. Then how to cut in? Really no common sense, So definitely big guy definitely better.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, back a couple of seasons back, they actually had some decent strikers like Chuli. Chuli was there for only a season.
Yes, the guy from China, Chubby Chuli.
Chubby Chew, yes, Chubby Chew. He was chubby, but at least he
got size.
He has the size, exactly.
He can run. He's fat, but he can run. You never see local boys that fat, but can run that fast.
Yeah, that's true.
He's fast.
That's true.
And his shooting is good.
Yep.
And he can shoot from far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So talking about the local boys in Balestier, I think so far the 2 locals that have impressed me this season so far, Raihan Rahman in midfield, and also Zaiful Nizam in goal. What do you think about their performances?
Raihan, wait, number 8. Okay, the guy, the boy comes from Hougang.
Hougang, yeah, and previously was from Lions 12 as well.
Yeah, I see him run all over the pitch. Yeah, he making effort. Yeah, very hardworking. Yes, I like. But if the whole team don't perform well, no matter how hard he try, also same result will also be the same. There's another Malay guy impressed. Number 6. Tajeli or something like that.
Talaji Salamat, yeah.
He not also got the energy lah. He run and then he got the what you call that, aggression. Yes, aggression. Play football definitely need aggression. If you no aggression, you don't need to play already lah. So this Raihan and number 6, oh yeah, not bad. I think if the whole team back up a bit this team can really fight, but go above mid-table. But at this moment, people will definitely say this one they definitely last or second last together with the Cots Young Lion. So gone case that.
Yeah, true. Looking at the table right now, I mean, they are really propping up the table. Young Lions and Balestier, and surprisingly, DPMM is down there as well, propping up the rest of the table with their 2 losses.
That one I don't know lah. They Brunei lah. So I also bo chap them also. Just now you mentioned who Zaifu
Zaifu Nizam, yeah.
Yeah, good player, very good player. He also play national team, right?
Yeah, yep.
I think third choice. I don't know lah. I think he should be second choice.
So who's your first choice?
First choice definitely the whole home United.
Hassan Sunny.
Yeah, the Sunny
Hassan
boy
Sunny,
lah.
yeah, Sunny
He
boy.
go Thailand play, now come back.
Yeah.
That one good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see him like old man but he jump very fast reaction very good.
Uh-huh.
This Balestier keeper also very good.
Yeah.
His reaction very fast.
Uh-huh.
Some more that game he saved the penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, good power.
So you were impressed by his penalty
Of
save?
course.
It was a good save actually.
Yeah, the national team number 2 who the Tampines goalkeeper
Izwan Mabuk.
Mabuk.
Izwan Mabuk.
Yeah. He young lah, but not bad lah. But I think Zaifu still better lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In my heart, the best keeper is always Ang Bang Heng. Yeah, he's the best.
Who is that?
Okay, so next we're gonna move on to the game that I watched in Jurong East. I actually caught the game between Albirex Niigata and Brunei DPMM. Well, what can I say? Albirex are steamrolling the league right now. Looking at the players that they have. Well, even though most of them were relative unknowns before the start of the league, right now I think a couple of them have become household names. Like Tsubasa Sano, who has scored 2 goals so far. So Shoichiro Sakamoto, 2 goals so far. And also, I think the best player on the pitch for the last 2 games is actually their number 7 midfielder, Ryota Nakai. What a player! I've been watching Albirex play through the years, and I've noticed that they have this trend of coming up with very skillful Japanese midfielders, especially. I mean, by the likes of like Hougang current playmaker Fumiya Kogure, and also a couple more fast midfielders as well. But Nakai is really a different player altogether. He has speed. He's small sized. It's a bit like watching Eden Hazard play, on the pitch. And of course, if you talk about Albirex, the person that sits in front of the back four is an important player. I mean, I'm sure you know who Atsushi Shimono is, and he played a couple of seasons for Albirex. I think a few seasons for Albirex. Then he moved to Woodlands, and then he moved to Hougang, and now I think he's playing in the Maldives. But this is the kind of player that I appreciate. And the current player that's playing in this holding midfielder position is their captain, Shuto Inaba. I have not seen a better holding midfielder since the days of Shimono for Albirex. And Inaba was doing his job perfectly, protecting the back four that night. And that's the reason why Ramazotti and Billy Mehmet had no chance to score. I mean, they had a couple of chances. One of Ramazotti's headers hit the post, but that's about it. They were limited to like a few chances in the entire game. And on the other end, of course, with the likes of the substitute coming on, Motoda, who scored the diving header, and also shortly after, Nakai was the one that pops up to score the second goal with exceptional ball control. With a long punt from the back, he took it down with his left foot, spun around, and he placed it past Wadon Yusof. I mean, what a goal. Beautiful. Alright, enough of our opinions for the matches that we've watched. Let's move on to the news or the latest happenings that have been going around in Matchweek 3. So the first piece of news is big because Hariss Harun is back in the S.League. That was after it was actually discovered that his club that he was supposed to be loaned to, La Hospitalet, the loan deal actually fell through because they had some outstanding tax discrepancy. Now pay income tax, right? So anyway, that's why he's back in Singapore. And I think right now most of the S.League fans will be excited to watch him play again after a long absence because he's been in Malaysia for the last couple of years. What do you think, Pundit X? What do you think? What kind of impact do you think Hariss would bring to, firstly, Home United, and secondly, the league as a whole?
Hariss Harun, the boy, how old is he?
I think he's 25 or 26 this
25,
year. Yeah, I think so.
He should have stayed overseas. Shouldn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
You stay overseas, improve, learn some more. You come back, you play S.League day in, day out, also like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I see other players like Hassan Sani, Gabriel Kwak, all these players still in their 20s. before they hit 30, they should play overseas. Make a name for themselves. Enjoy the football outside. Don't come back. You come back, everybody play the same standard. Everybody earn about the same pay. See every game also about the same. You kena one jalat tackle, that's it, like career over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so if got chance to play overseas, go.
Yeah.
Don't scared. So he come back. Of course, Home United got benefit lah. Because he considered not bad player. What. So their midfield also. So now what? How good is their midfield? I don't know lah. So maybe add one Hariss Harun already quite good lah.
Yeah, as it stands right now, Home United's midfield is already a star-studded midfield. I mean, they have players such as Isdin Shafiq, and of course they have other young players coming in as well, Adam Swandi, and also Irfan Fandi as well. So I think right now, as it stands, if you're adding in Hariss Harun to the team to play in the AFC Cup, that would be ideal because you need a big squad to rotate for the long campaign. But the fact is, Hariss was only registered for Home United after the window had closed.
Like that. Too bad lah. Who asked him come back?
Yeah.
You speak of other names like Adam Swandi. Yeah, he should stay where? Or stay back in where?
FC
France.
Metz, yeah,
France.
France.
Stay there and play. Whatever for come back. Don't tell me NS or what lah. This one can go in Chochok, ask for exemption or what lah. Go stay overseas and play. Irfan Fandi, I thought he stay in Chile or something like that.
Yeah, supposed to, but he came back.
Why? I don't know why come back. Maybe NS lah. I don't know lah. This NS thing. Sometimes also headache also. All the young fella should stay overseas lah. Go and play overseas, get experience. Come back, then national team confirm stronger one. You play S.League. I also don't know what to say lah.
And recently there was an editorial piece by 442, actually by Neil Humphreys, who was writing for 442, and this was what he said. Looking at Hariss, he's not a wet behind the ears player anymore. He's not like a young player who needs exposure or experience. Why the hell is JDT loaning him out? It's either you need him in the team, he's good enough to play for your team as a foreigner, or you release him. But instead of doing so, they actually decided to loan him out. Not that it's a bad thing for us, I think, because the clubs that they are loaning him to are actually of a higher standard. I would think so. I mean, looking at the Spanish, even if it's in a lower division,
Definitely lah, but I don't know what JTT doing lah. Because maybe they got too many players, maybe got politics, I don't know lah. This one all behind the curtain one, so cannot predict. But he come home United is what? Transfer or loan?
As it stands now, it's going to be a 3-month short-term loan. Apparently, he's going back to Spain in June.
Like that. I better go back lah.
Yeah, let's hope they pay their income tax by then and settle all their tax liabilities.
Stay Home United. Cannot even you look at Hasan Sani he got chance you better go Japan and play. I tell him don't stay Home United lah. Home United anytime can promote Premier League player up lah. Let the younger players have a chance to play. Don't every time go keep all the superstar then you don't play them then no point also S.League game CAD also boring I tell you.
True. Okay, so let's talk about the other big piece of news that just came out actually this morning. We understand that FAS has actually given a contract extension to both Sundram and the technical director Michel Sablon. Well, this comes at a very controversial time because, as we know, the FAS elections are going to be happening sometime soon. From what I heard through the grapevine, it's going to be happening next Friday. There's going to be an announcement. So, coming at this time, do you think what do you think about it? Extending the contracts before the new, let's say if there's a new committee and they take over, and the contracts of Sundram and Sablon have already been extended. Do you think it's fair for the new committee to take over?
Like that it's like hire new worker then you change boss and the new worker sure sian one what.
Yep.
Or whether they can click together or you also don't know. Whether maybe this who Sablon
Sablon.
Sablon and Sundram. Maybe they are good. Maybe they teach, they can lead the national team well. This one, we also cannot have so much opinion on it lah. If they do well, then okay, fine, renew the contract lah. But you see the Singapore football standard over 10 over years, also like that. Then how? So I think, yeah, on one hand, renew contract, give chance. On the other hand, you see is the league like stagnant for so long. Then it was plus the election. Hopefully maybe some new bird or some new idea come in. Because I think the old guard inside also sit there for so long already. What I personally feel, maybe they should give a chance to newcomer, fresh idea, everything. The whole football association maybe should get a reboot change everything new fresh idea. Last time say what? The top 10 football league in the world. Then the
In Asia.
Asia, not world.
Not the world.
Okay, sorry. I watch too much World Cup, mixed up already. So some of the minister also say what want to send make Singapore represent World Cup inside. What 2010? Go 2010 right? That time I younger. I remember.
Yep.
And then say already. Now no news, no noise, nothing. They everything sweep under the carpet. All pretend nothing happened. Like that how? Then you tell me Singapore very good. No lah. You look at last time. Even minister say they go 2010. And now how? So it's obvious that the league stagnant for so long already. That's why I need fresh idea. So if you ask me, yes, overhaul the whole football association. Maybe form a FAS version 2.0 or something like that. And maybe Android version should be better lah. Fresh idea lah. Change people. Don't give us the what half time lucky draw lah. What dancing girl lah. Aiyo. People see 5-10 minutes after that forget already. You think attract all the old men go inside and see meh? See a while forget already. After show finish they go out. If they buy the what Singapore pool, of course they stay longer lah. Of course they want to see the result lah. But you ask me all this gimmick what lucky draw what free or win the prize TV, then to see the girl dance, that one really not relevant to football lah. You ask me. Maybe new people new idea better lah. See how it goes, because 10 over years do same people nothing improve lah. If you ask me honestly.
Okay, so looking at the elections that are coming up, since we're on the topic of the elections, on one side we have the incumbent, which is Lim Kia Tong, and on his team, supposedly now R. Sasikumar has come into the fray, and he has announced that he'll be joining the incumbents to run for the committee, and they have the Venga men backing them up. And on the other side, this is what I heard, it's Bill Ng, who is the current chairman of Hougang United, and on his side he has Uncle Teo. So it's like money backs against the incumbent. What do you think are their chances? Who do you think would emerge victorious from this elections, considering that you need considerable support from the members of FAS, and most of them are actually chairmen or management members of all the NFL clubs? They make up the majority actually.
Got two party only.
That's what I understand from that. There's only two parties.
Okay, you see one party, Byung Ng and who
Teo Hock Seng.
Uncle Teo. Yeah, if you look at the advantage, they have money, they have contact, they have network, they friend with so many company. Maybe got money can bring in to help Singapore football lah. But on the other hand, you say got money but the money doesn't go to Singapore football then also it's another kind of LL case lah.
It is.
So if you say successful businessmen take over or what, it's hard to say lah.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they got really good ideas for the Singapore football or not.
Okay.
So on the other camp is Sasi Kumar and
Yeah, the current
Lim
acting.
Jia Tong and
Yeah.
the Indian guy
Venga.
Venga
is not running actually. Venga is just he's
not
just
running,
a backer. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
then
just
he walking
walking,
okay
yeah, walking,
okay. Sasi Kumar younger lah, maybe got good idea. I heard he go overseas study come back got business degree or something.
Okay.
So he got the also business mind. So but maybe he got newer better idea. You never know. He not like Bill Ng and Uncle Teo who's been involved in football for some time. Maybe Sasi Kumar. He has his own media, I think Red Card or something.
Red Card, yes, that's right.
Maybe he also very familiar with football, definitely. He also ex-international. Score that, chill goal off the shoulder. So I think if you compare both, if you ask me who I leaning over to, I think probably Sasi Kumar lah. Maybe got brand new fresh ideas, I don't know, maybe. Because if you look at Bill Ng, he with his Hougang United, still the same few ideas from the past few seasons, lucky draw this and that so if you take a pick, I will go for Sasi Kumar that side.
Okay.
And Wenger, how come he don't run?
I'm not sure.
He every time say talk about last time Woodland stadium many people what 30,000 people squeeze no lah no are you sure it's Woodland stadium or is it National Stadium?
National Stadium. It can't be Woodland Stadium, right?
30,000 in Woodland Stadium can't be lah. I don't think they all climb onto the roof lah. Maybe Woodland Stadium, yes, climb onto the roof, yes, but not 30,000 lah. I think National Stadium 30,000. Yeah, if you talk about bringing back those old days, yes, I agree, it should. But now with modern technology, media and everything, everybody want to stay at home and get the news. Nobody want to go to the stadium nowadays. Not like last time. Now like people like very busy, a lot of things, a lot of distraction. I think I would still stick to Sasi Kumar that side lah.
Interesting.
Not say I bias or what lah. I think should give all these newer guys a chance lah. Fresh new ideas.
Okay, those are some very good thoughts. Alright, so the next segment is probably your favorite segment since you're an ex-pundit. Okay, we are moving on to our popular segment called Part-Time Pundits. And on Matchweek 4, we have 4 matches coming up. So we're going to do our predictions. And probably I'll go first. And then ex-pundit, you can go next. Alright? Okay, for the first game that's coming up in Matchweek 4, we have the bottom clash. Or bottom of the table clash. Between Young Lions and Balestier happening at Jalan Besar on the 31st of March, that's a Friday. For me, I think Young Lions are playing better actually. If you look at the last game that they played against Hougang, they managed to hold off Hougang until the 45th minute where Hougang's Hariss Harun scored against them, and that was an ex-player of the Young Lions that actually scored against them. And they actually limited the Cheetahs to 2 goals, considering the firepower that Hougang has. 2 goals against them is quite a decent result. So, Young Lions are on the up, whereas Balestier, as we mentioned earlier, since we were talking about Balestier, lack of an out-and-out striker, devoid of ideas at the moment it seems. I'm actually going to say that this is likely to be a draw. Probably the scoreline would be 1-1 between Young Lions and Balestier. How about you, Pandit? What do you think?
I would say 0-0 draw.
0-0 draw?
Yeah.
You don't think there will be any goals?
No. Because, one hand is Young Lions on home ground, right? Artificial pitch, maybe they play better lah. But don't forget, Balestier got the superhero Zaiful Nizam.
Zaiful.
Yeah, that one. That one is the decider.
Mm-hmm.
If he can deny Young Lions, I don't think there will be any goals.
Okay.
Since Balestier also now like toothless tiger,
Mm-hmm.
no really good striker in front.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say 0-0 draw.
0-0. Okay. Alright, for the next game, we're looking at Tampines against Warriors FC. This is happening at Jurong West Stadium, and this is the first time this season the Stags are playing back at home, or so-called at their second home in Jurong West. I mean, come on, Tampines playing in Jurong, that's crazy. But that's beside the point. Okay, Tampines, good for at least one goal. Even though they have been having, I would think they have problems up front, because if you have strikers like Cairo Amri and Ivan Joni, and you're only scoring like what, one goal difference a game, more or less, I think they can do better. So I'm gonna say that, you know, Tampines probably can only score one goal. Warriors, I think, with the victory, with the draw against in the last game against Geylang, and the victory before that against Balestier, they are also a side that's pretty cautious. So I'm expecting a very tight game, but I think Warriors have enough in them to see off Tampines. So I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Warriors. How about you?
And these two, I think quite heavyweight team, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see the Tampines game against Albirex. They play quite well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
With the new Japanese guy, he doesn't come from Albirex.
He doesn't.
I
Yeah.
heard they go and recruit him from some Japanese high school.
That's right.
That one impressive. I see the game. He's very impressive. But in the Balestier game, he like nowhere lah. But still, he's very fast.
Mm-hmm.
He and the Korean guy, what's his name?
Son Yong-chan.
Son
Yong-chan.
whatever lah. So these two are very fast. Must watch out.
Okay.
So but Warriors, you got who are Bayaki, right?
Bayaki is in defense.
Bayaki and is Po Yifeng there?
Po Yifeng, yes, he's playing for
still there?
Warriors. Yep, that's right.
I like Po.
You like Po Yifeng, okay.
Because he tough player. I like.
Mm-hmm.
I would say both teams are tough and dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Mm.
Okay. Next game that we are looking at is the top of the table clash, and this is a game which I feel will be an electrifying match. Home United playing against Albirex Niigata at Bishan Stadium. So Home United has the home ground advantage. As it stands right now, it's hard to see anyone winning against Albirex unless you're Home United. But I think with the inclusion of Hariss in the midfield, it balances things out a bit. I know prior to this match week, I've always been predicting either Team A or Team B winning, but this week I'm going for almost every game I'm going for a draw. So I think for Home United and Albirex, I'm predicting a 1-1 draw between the Protectors and the White Swans.
For me, I think should be same as you lah. Maybe 2-2 draw, or if not, will be a slim win for Albirex. I will still go for 2-2 draw.
Okay.
Home United still got the Sunny. Very important, very important. But then you see Albirex all like bloodthirsty swans, and they are fast and they are all new. They want to impress. So hard to say lah. So a lot of the depend on Hassan Sani lah. That's what I feel. So if Hassan Sani can stop them, they'll get a result. If not, very likely it'll be draw or a slim win for Albirex. So I will still go for 2-2 lah.
2-2. And what you mentioned is actually true. Because when I watched Albirex play at Jurong East, when the substitute midfielder came on, Ryuya Motoda, there was a fine display of hunger from him. You know, he wanted to get in the game. He was running everywhere, and he got his reward like just minutes later after he came on with that diving header.
Yeah, definitely. They want to impress.
Yes. Okay, and the very last match of Matchweek 4 is actually played away from Singaporean soil, as it's gonna be again between Brunei DPMM and Hougang United. This is gonna be played in Bandar Sri Begawan. The last match that was played here, Home United actually beat Brunei DPMM surprisingly 3-1, and I think many would attribute that win to Hassan Sani's Superman performance in that match. So this time round, we have a team that's travelling all the way to Bandar Seri Begawan with a goalkeeper that has kept 2 clean sheets so far. And right now, up until this point, there are only 2 goalkeepers who have managed to keep 2 clean sheets. And one of them is Albirex Niigata, and the other one is Kairu from Hougang. So, looking at the lack of firepower or apparent lack of firepower from Brunei DPMM, I'm sure this time round they would want to bounce back, and I'm sure this time round Ramazotti will try his best to go back to his fine scoring form that he displayed last season. For Hougang, I think this is probably where their fine run would end. I mean, they won the first game, they lost the second game against Tampines, and then they won the last game against the Young Lions. But it's always very tough playing in Brunei, I would think. So I'm predicting a 2-0 loss for Hougang. And I think probably this time round Brunei is going to avenge the loss to Home United by beating the Cheetahs.
For me, I think Brunei will definitely be stronger on their home ground, and I heard Brunei is very strict in everything. So maybe Hougang go there also very stressed. So I think DPMM would win this one, maybe by 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you have it, our predictions. Of course, that's not the end of the predictions, because from now until the end of the month we have a 3-week break, and in between we're going to have some other guests coming on the show as well, so they'll be giving their predictions, and well, hopefully on the 4th week of or match week 4 of the S-League we can see the results, and then we'll see who got the most predictions correct. Okay, so that's all the time we have for this edition of the podcast. Do give us a like if you haven't liked the page yet, and follow us on Facebook. In the very next episode, I actually have 2 special guests coming all the way from Queenstown. You want to listen to it. Episode 6 of the podcast is going to be released sometime next week. Okay, so that's all we have for you. Thank you and take care.